any opportunity perhaps starts with an awesome first impression. And that's why your first impression becomes so important, so crucial in the whole recruitment process. In this video, we're going to explore how to create an awesome first impression and what is that one word or a couple of words given to creating an awesome first impression. Hey guys, my name is Manish Arora. Welcome to Urban Acharya. Let's take a situation. Let's say Microsoft is your dream organization and you have been really dreaming about working for Microsoft for a very long time. And one fine day, you go for a jogging in the morning to the nearby park and suddenly you realize that Bill Gates is jogging next to you. You also know that you've just got 100 to 150 seconds to be with him, because after that he will take a right turn and go into an entirely different direction. Now he's looking at you and smiling. What will you do in that situation? How will you manage that situation? How will you form that connect with him in such a short span of time? What will you deliver to him in that 100 to 150 seconds? What will you say to him? Will you talk about yourself? Will you talk about Microsoft? Will you talk about your aspirations? Or will you talk about Bill Gates? Well, stay tuned. We will explore these questions and their possible answers in a lot more detail in this video. Well, this may be a far-fetched scenario, may not happen, but I'm sure you are with me right now and you know what I'm trying to get to. Well, if you have got 100 to 150 seconds to impress and to create your first impression in front of a very senior executive who is going to play an extremely important role in your professional life, what will you do? How will you manage that situation? Now, while you reflect deeply upon this situation and think about how will you manage this situation, let me introduce you to another term called the elevator pitch. Now, the elevator pitch is a sales pitch that has to be delivered in 100 to 120 seconds by the time the elevator reaches to the next floor. It may sound funny, but that's the whole concept behind the elevator pitch, that you have a very short time or a short window of time to deliver something amazing about you, to create an awesome first impression in the minds of people who are going to play extremely important role in your life. That's what the elevator pitch is all about. Now let me ask you another question. Do you have a document that defines you, that defines your elevator pitch? Have you created that document for yourself? If not, then I would strongly encourage you to leave aside everything and then just focus on creating that document. An elevator pitch talks about who you are, what's your character, what have you done in your life, what are the lessons that you've learned in your life, what is so unique about you, what is all about, what are the key achievements of your professional journey. That's what the elevator pitch is all about. In this video, we will explore the key components of an elevator pitch in a little more detail. Well, in all honesty, I have not seen people working on their elevator pitches very seriously. I have not seen that much in my life. I've not seen people taking out time, taking out an A4 sheet and writing down line by line what their elevator pitch is going to look like. How can they impress a panel or an interviewer in the first 150 seconds? I have not seen that much. And therefore, it's my request to all of you that please sincerely work on creating your elevator pitch. Now, let me tell you why. There are so many questions like, tell us about yourself, walk us through your resume, walk us through your professional journey. What have you done in the past? What you're doing right now? What you intend to do in future? Tell me something about yourself. All these questions have just one answer, and that's your elevator pitch. And you and I know it so well that this is going to be the first question in any interview. This is the first question in any interview. And you can't ditch this question. You can't duck this question. You have to face this question. And the best way to face this question is your elevator pitch. A pitch that can position yourself amazingly well in the minds of people who are going to hire you. Let me also tell you that when you are creating your elevator pitch, you also have to be a little more careful, because it's not just about you. This whole recruitment process is not just about you. As I've said in my earlier videos, it's also about them, about the organization. So when you are drafting your elevator pitch, you have to make it a point that there is a good mix of the organization, about them, and about you. Now, before we get to the key components of any elevator pitch, let me explain to you that the role of an elevator pitch is not to really convert an interview into a job offer. The role of an elevator pitch is to get you started well, to pave the way for an amazing professional conversation with the panelists or with the interviewer. It can give you an amazing start, and it can help you move your interview in the right direction. That's the role of an elevator pitch. Now, this elevator pitch is your unique storyline, your unique story, professional summary, professional story that can tell the interviewer that you are the right fit for this role. You are the right fit for the position for which the organization is hiring. That's the role of an elevator pitch. Now let's talk about what are the key components of a great elevator pitch. What's the framework behind this? The elevator pitch framework has 3 key components. Number 1, introduce yourself, who you are in a couple of lines. The second component, something very unique about you, a unique storyline. Maybe a book that you recently read that has left an indelible impression on you. Or it could be the lessons that you've learned from the projects that you've delivered on time. Or it could be something very unique about the projects that you've delivered in the past or you're working on right now. Number 3, what have you done in the past, what you're doing right now, and what do you aspire to do? Now, these are the 3 components of a great elevator pitch. Now, while you are putting this document together, make it a point that you always think about how can you add values to the organization that you're going to talk to. Your elevator pitch should be your value proposition to the organization. Keep that in mind. Now, I hope with this framework, you will be able to draft an amazing elevator pitch and should be able to create an awesome impression in the whole process of the interview. Well, if you face any challenges, if you have any issues, any problems in drafting your elevator pitches, do not hesitate to reach out to us through our mail IDs or write down in the comment section. Now, before I close this video, I want to let you know that please keep these 3 things in mind. Number 1, have your elevator pitch ready. Number 2, practice as many times as you can. And number 3, an elevator pitch is meant to position you in the minds of the people or the panel or the interviewer that you are the best candidate for them and you are the best fit for the role in offering. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I hope this video will bring a lot of learning and a lot of meaning to your life. Please do like our channel. Please do subscribe our channel, and please do share it with people who need it. Thank you guys. My name is Manish Arora. I'm signing off from Urban Acharya. Take care. Bye-bye.